As you can see, I done changed up my scenery. No longer by a little shack shop or whatever that is. We're over by the junkyard. I'm getting y'all running down what I've been up to. So, got me a vent wall, created a vendor, got this dude as an ally, Beckett, or whatever his name is, updated our defensive, and let me show you on the inside. Got all of this. Tinker spot. We're getting there. One. And then we finally have a third floor, which is the war room. Hopefully when I get a squad or whatever, we'll just meet up here, talk and discuss what we're gonna do, and probably go help people out with missions or whatnot. Alright, let's get back into the story. I'm still siding with the Raiders out of anything because I'm starting to not like the Brotherhood of Steel. Only because they're a bunch of jerks and they only want to help those who benefits their growth. So yeah, we're gonna help out the Raiders, see what we can get into. First and foremost, hope y'all doing well, hope y'all have a wonderful week, wonderful day. Alright, let's see. We'll do that one. I'll listen to that.
Oh yeah. I dreamed of the Mothman the other night. I think it was a dream anyway. Having a good one, I hope.
Dr. G, I hope this message finds you well. Closing in on my target, a big man called Little Rob. They say he lives somewhere in the mountains, some kind of hideout. Now, you might wonder who they are. I'm talking about people in the know. Squatters, prospectors, gold diggers. They say they've all had run-ins with the target. I met them in a shack up in the hills, up near a golf course that's seen better days. But I was not there for the greens. We met up and made merry. Don't judge me. You're a merrymaker yourself, you know. They said they could take me to Rob. I decided to follow. Dangerous, I know, but you have to take some risks if you're gonna get the big score. It's just how it is in this business. I'll see you on the other side. Hunter, out.
Alright, so we'll go to Prospect Hunt. Prospectors Hunt. Okay. We'll do that after. Just to give y'all a recap what happened last time, so... Damn. Shoot that for sure. So we ended up, meeting up with one of the knights. Brotherhood put us on a mission to figure out where the... what's it called? where the where the source of all the weapons been going to. Old dude basically didn't give us the information, but he gave us back the weapons. And when I went back to Craters, one of their raiders, one of the dude's raiders buddies gave me a mission just to help them out, let's just put it like that. Wanted me to put all intels of the Brotherhood on their, what's it called, and let's see, oh no, and yeah, we kind of just gave the raiders the intel. Because like I said, I kind of want to do something different this time. Because last time I was joining with the Brotherhood, but it didn't end too well on Fallout 4. So I'm gonna try to do different. See what the Raiders missions are like, and I'm gonna try to play both sides until motherfucker. Stop. Yeah. I don't know what else happened. We didn't came across one of the many vaults that's in this game. Vault 63, and when I say that shit was scary, that motherfucker was, it felt more like a haunted vault instead of a regular vault. But we still need to find the main entrance of it, though. I'm ready for my skin. That's rare. Oh yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Oh, and then we finally gave all the, what's it called? We gave the settlers and Meg's crew the, what's it called? The vaccination or whatever. So we can take down the Scorch.
You've delivered the inoculation? What a relief, huh? We'll get shipments up and running in case that first batch wasn't enough. Look, I know you're doing more than your fair share of the work. Don't think I didn't notice. The inoculations, they're all... What a relief, huh? We'll get shipments up and running. Look, I know you're... Now that one crisis is over, it's time we start working on that mystery in the mountains. Have you heard the latest? A few other people from 76 made the trek into the mountains to find this treasure we keep hearing about. It's a vault. Vault 79. Sealed tight with no obvious way in.
Another vault?
The rumor mill about what's inside is running wild. We don't have a way in, but I think I have a plan to at least find out what's inside. Every student who graduates Vault-Tec University has a story about the restricted wing, where all the higher-ups would have their meetings. And not just stuffy professors and their Mr. Handy assistants. I mean sit-downs with government officials, the military.
Sounds interesting. So we get inside.
I was a little busy before, remember?
You doing what?
The scorched plague, the nukes. Look, just meet me there, okay?
Alright. We'll do that last. Let's check out that, what's it called? Skyline Drive. Where's that at? Actually, let me go over here real quick. I feel like Overseer's is up to no good too, because why you keep having me do all these tasks for me? Granted, she did kind of help me with making the vaccination at the Nuka-Cola factory, but still. Let's see if we can get girls on our side now. now.
Couldn't help but listen in a little, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with how you swayed Meg. Gal's always had a sensible side. But see, your old pal Rose came through, and now you're all buddy-buddy with... Don't go thinking it... What her best bud? Now scram!
That's the reason why I was trying to run. Damn death claws. Pick up our junk and then We'll go back to Scotland. Why is everything right here? Try to walk in. Oh no! Ooh. That's close. Kill that thing. Jump. That was a new monster too. I ain't never seen that one. Let's just we don't come across that thing again. At least not until we get more weapons.
Okay. Train? Hello? Dream about this place.
I know we still got a long ways to go. Let's not get distracted. Let's keep pushing. This is like my weapon for quick. Maybe I should have moved my camp over here.
Get away! Oh, you aren't one of them. You scared me. Do I look okay to you?
A little bit.
May as well have. Never seen anything like that before. I'm Craig from Foundation. And I think I'm the only one left. We saw the nasty weather kicking up down here and thought it'd be worth checking out. See if anyone needed help. Didn't make it far down the road before we got jumped by something. I panicked and ran. They looked kind of like ghouls, but glowed, charred all over, and sparking like a broken wire. They were yelling all kinds of nonsense. Came at us out of nowhere and just started shooting and swinging. You're serious? Did you hear what I just told you? Well, better you than me, I suppose. Actually, if you're going out there anyway, would you mind doing me a favor? As you head down Skyline Drive, could you check if there are any signs of what happened to my friends? A trail, a body, personal effects. Anything I could use to find them or report back at Foundation. Who knows? Maybe even a survivor. Not asking you to do much, just to drop a flare nearby. I can investigate them once the storm calms down a bit. Of course, but I'd like to at least bring something back to Foundation for their families. Anyway, just take the flares. If you happen upon anything or anyone, just drop one. And if you come back after, I'll make it worth your while. And watch out for those things. They may look like wolves, and they're not friendly. What am I gonna do if those things come back? Gonna let anyone watch you dead.
by that bald-headed chick. I really don't like these little screechers. That's what I'm gonna start calling them.
that voice. You're here! So, here's the situation. You need to get into the vault. I need to get out. This door isn't intended for easy access, so it'll require joint authorization from both sides to open. I'm on this side and authorized. You're on that side and not authorized. But no worries. I've got a plan. All of the Lost were once members of the Vault and should have authorization. You just need to get a hold of a hand and scan it. Easy peasy. I promise I, or someone in here, will be more than happy to answer all of your questions. Let's just get you inside first, okay? That's right. Just a bit of post-mortem amputation and we'll be set. Just scan the hand once you've got it. I'll be on standby. Promise. Time's a ticking. Chop, chop! Ooh, sorry. Anyway, I gotta run, but I'll be back. Scan a hand! Bye! You're here, and you're not lost, I assume. If you are, say so, because that would be a major breakthrough.
You're cool.
Cool? Isn't that, I don't know, a bit childish? Sure, I'm a ghoul, and you're not lost. Glad we got that straightened out. I'm a bit too busy for that, but someone inside would be very happy to answer all of your questions. Anyway, I'm Hilda Stoltz. Hi. I'm head of the organic sector, which is exactly where I'm about to run off to. But don't worry, my Uncle Hugo is very eager to meet you. Just down the hall, in the Overseer's office, as he is the Overseer. Oh, and I've disabled the two-step lock, so coming and going should be easier
Overseer?
now.
Hold
anyway,
on.
like I said, Uncle Hugo, down the hall. Toodaloo!
So if no, each vault has an overseer. Never mind. I won't assume that that lady is a false person.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
Go to this place first.
Are there many like us out there? You know, with the skin. Supplies are starting to dwindle a little, even with the stockpile from the supply runs. You know, before the storms.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression. Huh? What did you say?
see what's in here.
Looking for someone?
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system and it works, damn it!
What if we go back to the surface? Beautiful. Nobody wants to know us because of our... Well, 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting.
It's a shame.
Willkommen. Bitte komm rein. My niece told me to expect you. And do not mind my appearance. I can assure you I mean no harm. Can the same be said of you, though, outsider? Do you intend to harm us?
You reckon that storm's gonna get worse or better?
Where are my manners? I did not mean to be so standoffish. You are a most welcome guest here. I cannot be too careful. It has been a long time since we've spoken with anyone from the surface. Ah, fascinating. Is that the faint clicking of a Pip-Boy I hear? How grand. A colleague from another paradise below the ground. Vault 76, I take it? What a pleasant surprise. Oh, don't be silly. You certainly aren't from any of the others nearby. There's no need to be coy. I think we can both gather why I'd come to such a conclusion.
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little.
Wunderbar.
The stockpile from the
Kismet even.
You know, before the storm.
We are having fun now, aren't we? Listen, my new friend. Regardless of what pretenses my dear niece may have brought you here with, I believe I can repay you for your effort. No catch. Just opportunity. As you may have ventured to guess on your trip here, our beloved Shenandoah has seen better days. Less stormy days. I'm in the midst of trying to get this under control, but our vault is still in a bit of a state of shock. If you'd be willing to engage in a bit of freelance work, I'm sure I can provide plenty of payment in kind. Ha! As they say, lies have short legs, no. Rest assured, you'll see this is quite the legitimate operation we have here. Perhaps I should introduce myself to assuage any hesitation you have. I am Hugo Stolz, overseer of Vault 63, yes, but also a principled man of business from the world of yore. Founder and CEO of Stolz Enterprises, respected member of Vault Tech's board of directors, and overall international man of mystery. Allow me to formally welcome you to Vault 63 as our, let's say, outside consultant. Yes, that'll do perfectly. Oh, please. Hugo is just fine. Now, I'm sure you have many questions. I would expect no less, but I promise your first task will help to answer much. Speak with our Chief of Security, James T. Oberlin, and fetch me his latest situation report. I'd like to have him vet you a bit before we proceed any further. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer questions for you about our current predicament while you're at it.
We should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. You know, before the accidents.
So curious. I love your enthusiasm. I knew I was right about you. Go on, then.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air. What if we go back to the surface and nobody wants to know us because of our, condition?
Oh, my dear Cassie. What are we gonna do?
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air. We should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. Before the accidents.
What would Cassie do?
It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing, so our lives are starting to dwindle a little. Even with the stockpile from the supply runs. There was a landslide around the mansion. I wonder how that happened.
Been expecting you. James T. Oberlin, Chief of Security, Vault 63. Formerly United States Army. Ordinarily, an outsider would report directly to the security offices. But as you've seen, Mr. Stoltz isn't fond of ordinary. How exactly did you end up on our doorstep, outsider? And you were able to dispose of them. Interesting. Must mean you have some combat training. That could be helpful. Well, considering I'm entirely lacking any sort of credentials or background on you, perhaps you can fill me in on your history.
You reckon that storm's gonna get worse or better?
At least you're honest. Mr. Stoltz buzzed me ahead of your arrival and filled me in on the situation. Sorry for the test, but wanted to see how you'd present yourself. I appreciate your attempt to take this seriously, but I won't say I don't have my doubts. Let's see how this plays out, though. Here's my status report for Mr. Stoltz. You're dismissed, unless you have other questions.
You should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. Before the accidents.
Fine. It's only fair that you're briefed on our situation. Our former friends, family, neighbors. An accident some decade back led to their creation. Their condition is irreversible. Beyond that, I'll leave it to Mr. Stoltz's discretion on further details. Just know, they will kill you on sight without mercy. Communication is impossible. Do not hesitate to strike first. Fine. We believe they possess the ability to channel electricity from the storm, though we're still not sure how. Perhaps consider rubber gloves next time you want to shake their hands.
Should have arrived surviving
Again,
3 years back.
the rest is
Yo,
classified.
Sure was something, you know, before the accidents.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
That is correct to a degree. Mr. Stoltz had been afflicted during the same accident that created the Lost. However, he retains his sanity and his ability to communicate. Well, retain sanity is perhaps a bit. Actually, I apologize. This isn't water cooler gossip. I believe I've answered your question. Mr. Stoltz can explain the rest. That's fine. What is it? Our facility houses a large-scale weather control device. Some decades ago, an accident rendered it inoperable. However, a recent event has led to its reactivation. With that, we have the storm, along with other unexpected outcomes. One of our top priorities is bringing it back under our control. Number. An earthquake for one. A series of unidentified electromagnetic events for another. When the earthquake hit and the storm took shape, we were informed of a surge of energy near the proper entrance to the vault, back up north. This likely resulted in the security door being propelled some great distance. Interesting. Were these different times, I'd be tempted to weaponize such a thing.
A landslide around the mansion? I wonder how that happened.
Very well. Good. Move along. Is there a reason you're loitering in my office?
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Back to the surface.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system and it works, damn it.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
Hey there. Wow. Your skin isn't split at all.
Right, Hugo. Keep it together. You are a Stolz. Act like it. Proud.
Ah, the one from outside. How's the storm?
The sound of a tree fell with no one around.
You reckon that storm's gonna get worse or better? His jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
Right, Hugo. Keep it together. You are a Stolz. Act like it. Be proud.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get fairly fresh air. I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of fairly fresh air.
The sound of a tree fell with no one around.
Been a long time since we had a good community gathering around here.
Ah, you've returned. I've just been thinking on some things.
Seeing someone do so much good around here. It's refreshing.
Very well. Ah, you've returned. I've just been thinking on some things. Yes, that. Don't worry about that now. I have a question for you. Tell me, are we our brains? Are you, the person standing in front of me, simply a brain? Or are we more? Consciousness, perception, encoding and the formation of memories, to take the observable world and sculpt from it a translation of ourselves, of others. And in the eyes of others, how many versions of us exist? Of course. We've only just met. I apologize. You have the spirit of an old friend about you. I've forgotten there's much new ground to tread between us. I may have failed to mention this before, but I am or was blind. Born that way. After the incident that left me in this state, I became able to truly see the world. Well, perhaps it's more accurate to say, I feel the world. Pulses of electricity, waves bending and refracting, gentle hums of life vibrating shapes into being. This world I see, I share it with the lost. I live as they do, yet I remain myself. Perhaps more myself than I was before. But others were lost to it, and to us. Friends, colleagues, loved ones. When they witness this world, they're minded... Well, I suppose I cannot explain what their mind perceives, just as one could never explain sight to me before. We have been trying to learn why this connection was permanently severed between us. Desperately so. If only it were that simple. All of this is to say we need your help, my friend. There are many problems at our feet, and you are uniquely equipped to help us. Do not sell yourself short. You are clearly skilled in combat, seasoned by the world above, and knowledgeable on vaults. You're going to face a variety of challenges in future tasks, but I'm confident we've found the person for the job. Thank you. That truly means the world to me. Let's discuss next steps. There's 2 sets of investigations I'd have you undertake. Your new friend Oberlin can fill you in on one, and I'd be happy to walk you through the other. Take a moment to relax and process. Speak with either of us when you're ready to hear the details. And once again, I cannot contain my excitement in having you on board. Willkommen im Team, mein Freund. I could use some... So, shall we begin? There are some tasks that I'm unequipped to handle myself, and I need your assistance. Excellent. As you've hopefully been made aware by now, the source of the weather phenomenon outside is a device that is under our control. Or rather, the lack thereof. Control, that is. In order to solve this error, we'll need to acquire the weather machine's blueprints. They are in the wall safe just over there. If only it were that simple. The safe can only be opened with a key that my beloved wife Cassie has chosen to hide in a very secure location. So secure that only she knows where it is. This is problematic as she has been unwell and unresponsive for quite some time. That said, she was a diligent note-keeper. I'm certain you could find out where she moved the key to if you were to search through her notes. You should find them all in our room upstairs. It is unlocked, so you should be able to just walk in. With my condition as it is, I'm unable to do this myself, and thus, my new friend, the task falls to you. You will? Oh, wie wunderbar. Best of luck.
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said he was nothing to be worried about, though.
You should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. You know.
Seeing someone do so much good around here. It's refreshing.
I've got my... Make it quick. Your assignment does not require knowledge of the vault beyond the immediate area. You will find adequate signage for familiarizing yourself with the premises. Perhaps later, if you prove capable, we can talk in more detail. If I had time for idle gossip, I wouldn't be seeking your assistance. Point taken. Very well. The residents here are still a bit shaken up by recent events. And some less than recent events, for that matter. I'd recommend a light touch. You're not here to babysit. But there's also no need to be resistant to their requests. And unless Mr. Stoltz himself walks in here and says otherwise, I'm not at liberty to disclose anything further. I've been spread thin dealing with surface-side security concerns. My more menial tasks have started to slip through the cracks, however. I can tell you're equipped to handle much worse. Tackling some issues from my backlog would be of great service to me, at least as a start. There are 3 in particular who often bring up issues to me. You can start there. They are vocal. They'll be more than happy to provide details on themselves. There are 3 residents that have been complaining about a myriad of concerns. Margaret, Lawrence, and Julio. Your best bet is to track them down. They're likely lounging about waiting for someone else to handle the hard work. They should have more than enough to keep you busy for the time being. Report back when it's been handled. In the meantime, I have other matters I need to attend to, so please, if you'd excuse me. Move along.
Been a long time since we had a good community gathering around here. Hey there.
Vault 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting.
There was a landslide around the mansion. I wonder how that happened. It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
Smell something weird?
And then I saw... Do you mind?
Smell something weird?
Yeah. People who eavesdrop are the worst.
Oh, a stranger. We haven't seen anyone from outside in a while. What brings you here? That we've spent far too long cooped up here. I can't wait to get back to work.
You said it, sister.
Is there anything else? Chief Oberlin's finally getting around to dealing with this, huh? And sending in a stranger to boot. He must have it tough. Yeah, there's a few things we've brought up before. Most of it in the lower levels. Things like strange noises coming from the generator room. People are scared to go check it out in case one of the Lost are in there.
Oh, also, we have a huge rat problem in the storage room, as in huge rats. Last time I was on a food run, something jumped right past me and snatched it. Damn near took my arm with it, too.
And, someone should probably take care of Alfie.
Yeah. Alfie was one of us, but his condition got worse until he got us to lock him in his room. He's probably lost his mind by now, but no one could bring themselves to do what needs to be done. You didn't know him, though. If there's anything you could do for him, we'd appreciate it.
There was a landslide around the mansion. I wonder how that happened. These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
Alfie was a good guy. Had a tendency to overdo things, though.
Remember when he skipped work because he wanted to find out if we could still get hangovers after the change?
Yeah, I remember that. I had to take over his shift the next day, that bastard.
His apartment is in the lower levels. The key is still down there. Somewhere. Is there anything else? You can get to the lower levels from the elevators just over there. There's also a stairwell down just across the atrium that leads directly to the storage room. Good luck, and thank you.
Good luck down there, and, welcome to Vault 63.
I miss research, and science, and discoveries, and news. Screw it. I miss how it was before.
Tree walks into the bar and says, "I'll have a root beer." Oh, these jokes are so funny. And then the last one will be I'll definitely fallen off. I need that. Put that in there. And where's the other one? This.
Welcome back. How are things going?
Barely fresh air.
We're sorry that you had to be the one to deal with all of that.
Yeah, it's good to know there are still people outside, especially people who are capable.
Thanks. We couldn't have done it ourselves. Is there anything we can do for you? Well, we're not really ones to gossip.
Not with outsiders, anyway. But you're alright.
Maybe we can share a few details.
I don't see why not. What did you want to know? He's friendly, but can be dismissive. He does his best to keep things safe and orderly, but we can see he kind of resents it. Especially having to work for Overseer Stoltz. We just haven't figured out why, other than being overworked. The Overseer seems to be keeping him extra busy lately, particularly after everything that's been going on.
He's always been friendly. Heck, even used to be fun. Would always be up to party after work. Now, though, huge stick in the mud. Can't say I blame the guy, but last few years, he's been more, what's the word?
Boring.
Cold. Bottled up. Like a shaken Nuka-Cola ready to burst.
Is there anything else? Strict but fair. He runs a tight ship. As long as you hit your deadlines and don't cause problems, he's actually pretty pleasant.
But you don't want to find yourself on his bad side. I heard he was a pretty ruthless businessman before his overseer days. I doubt he's actually changed all that much. Just don't mention his, condition. It's kind of a sensitive subject.
Oh, him being a
You have to be in the business world, especially in wartime. He's always been pretty respectful during the rounds and inspections, especially when Cassidy was around. Say what you will about the man, it's clear he would do anything for his wife. He was head over heels for her.
I'm tired of all.
She did keep him level-headed. She just up and disappeared one day. I hope she's doing well wherever she is.
Is there anything else?
Vault 63 has lasted this long.
Is there anything else?
I think it won't keep lasting.
Yeah. We'll spread the word that you are someone trustworthy. Thanks again for all the help. You're all right, outsider.
You reckon that storm's gonna get worse or better? The new animals up there, any of them good for eating? It's a shame we don't have the work.
So you're back. I hope you have good news for me. Well, color me surprised. Good work. With that out of the way, I'll be able to focus on the more important matters, like dealing with the chaos going on outside of this vault. I don't suppose that those three had anything interesting to say while you were helping them? I see. So those are the rumors going around. I appreciate your honesty. Still, it can be hard for people to know who to trust. But enough about that. Now that you've helped me out, is there anything I can help you with?
It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
First, your reward. I'll arrange for something from our armory. I'm sure you'll find a good use for it in the future. I'm sure.
Alright, let's go.
What if we go back to the surface and nobody gets to know us because of our, you know... These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
He does sound like
What's up?
Now that you've proven yourself useful, I have a sensitive situation that could use some in-person problem solving. The emergency alert in the organic sector has been triggered, something that requires proper authorization to do. As I understand it, the lab's head researcher, Hilda Stoltz, headed there not too long ago. I believe you're acquainted. It would appear she's gotten herself into danger. It's unlikely she'd seek outside meddling if it wasn't something serious. Undetermined. Hilda is the only one left who could have triggered the emergency signal. So we know she was there and alive not long ago. As you'll see, her research was unconventional and involved studies of the lost. If something happened there, it's likely dangerous. Get to the lab, assess the situation, and ensure Hilda returns here safely. If she's unwilling to return, convince her otherwise. She, and Mr. Stoltz for that matter, may believe her research takes priority over her safety. With her current numbers, that isn't a risk worth taking. With the tram tunnels collapsed, you should still be able to access organics from a cave nearby, used as a sort of ventilation system. If Hilda was able to make it there, I imagine you won't have too much trouble. But I'll provide a security key, just in case. Be prepared for the worst. I look forward to your return. It's good to have someone reliable to count on again. Maybe now we can start fixing things around here.
A landslide around the mansion? I wonder how that happened. What if we go back to the surface? Nobody wants to know us because of our... I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
To join us for drinks. See if we can get him to let his plans slip.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system and it works, damn it.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system and it works, damn it.
Have you seen Hilda lately? I went to the clinic to ask her something, but she wasn't there.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression. You reckon that storm is gonna get worse or better?
There were other vaults than ours. Are you really that surprised?
There was a landslide around the mansion? I wonder how that happened. You should have arrived a few years back. The old It sure was something. You know, before the accidents.
I could use some help over here. Did you want anything?
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks. I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air. The whole vault shaking a while back. Security checks. Supplies are starting to dwindle a little, even with the stockpile from the supply runs. You know, before the storms. The new animals up there. Any of them good for eating? You have beautiful skin. Don't you be starting to change things. We got it. It's a shame we don't have the workforce.
I could... Yes. Of course. I help you.
Hey there.
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing. We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about. You should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. You know, before the accidents. We felt the whole vault. How's it going out there? Windy, airish. Vault 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting.
the hell are you doing in here? Get your filthy hands off her! What's that? Oh. I understand. I apologize. Truly. I'm just very protective of her, you know? She is my other half, and life is just not complete without her. Of course she has the key herself. I should have known. I don't think it's anyone's business to see my wife whenever they wish. I'm sure you wouldn't like that either if you were in her position. Just exposed for anyone to see like some animal in a zoo. No, not my Cassie. She deserves peace and quiet to recover. Nothing. She's perfect. Always has been. Always will be. The same incident that has put me into my condition. Well, it made her quiet. Tired. She'll be right in no time. All the more reason for you to get a move on with those weather machine blueprints. No?
Now, this is the question I want to ask. How did you find me? I thought you were blind.
Apologies for the confusion. I often forget just how unusual my situation has become. I was born blind, and lived that way even after becoming a ghoul, as you put it. However, as I've mentioned, an accident at this facility altered me, not unlike the lost that wander the surface. I see the world in pulses, wavelengths, a universe of violent synaptic connections, carving out and outlining every object and person. Navigation is trivial for me now. I was able to spot you in these sacred grounds even from my office. To the lost, I imagine this vision is a curse, a terrifying cataractous cloud that distorts their world.
So you like Daredevil with the echolocation.
It is a new life. Needless to say, I don't find myself bumping into things while getting around the vault anymore. Is that what I've said? I suppose I revealed too much with too little context. Forgive me. Now isn't the time to discuss such things, not before you have a better grasp of what we are contending against here. Yes, very well. If you would excuse me, I would like a moment with my wife. Come find me when you have the blueprints.
I don't know about him. Not gonna lie, he scared the shit out of me. Straight up me.
This research and science and discovery. 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't. I miss how it was before. Seeing someone do so much good around here, it's refreshing. We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about, though. The new animals up there, any of them good for eating?
Instructed for hitman. You know I'm about to read all this.
seeing someone do so much good around here, it's refreshing.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression. These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
I could use some help over here. I believe you have something for me. It is a step, yes. You'll be provided more information shortly. Do be patient. Remember, this is all new to you, but years in the making for us.
I don't know about this. I ain't gonna tell him about that.
Well, they're no good to me.
No.
I can't read them. Go deliver them to my daughter, Audrey. She's the one who is leading the effort to repair the weather machine. Oh, and before I forget, our conversation earlier, in Cassie's room. Water under the bridge, yes? I do hope we can keep that just between us. I'd hate for rumors to flutter about.
It's refreshing.
We'll see about that.
It's refreshing.
Lipes. She's the most beautiful person. She keeps me balanced. We were never apart, and we collected the most wonderful memories together. Excuse me. This makes me rather emotional.
Don't wrong being emotional. Shit, that makes you human.
And before you go off to Audrey, I would like you to indulge me in another thought exercise I've been meditating on. If you were to repair a ship by replacing it plank by plank, piece by piece, so much so that no single piece of wood from the original vessel remained, would you have a new ship? Or would it still be the original, only improved?
It works, damn it.
Interesting. If this is the case, then at what point does it become a different ship? After half of the planks? After the final part is replaced? Perhaps the rudder? Or mast? If we were to change piece by piece, at what point do we become something entirely new? Up. One moment. Let's perhaps hold on an answer. I'd rather that linger with you a bit. And you have important business to attend to. Now, off with you to see Audrey. She's buried in her books in the meteorology sector. I hope you have some good hiking boots. It's quite the trek. Safe travels.
Oh no, these guys are kind of weird.
I could use some help over here.
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was... How's it going out there, Wendy? Harris? Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system that works, damn it.
All 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting.
I hope I'm going the right way though, because I really want to get back to the Raiders real quick.
I wonder if I could use all of this. Oh, and then we could... Oh, I should write this down. Oh, hello again. Didn't expect to see you here. Bye-bye then. Nice to see you again. Perfect! Well, almost perfect. I can't leave yet. Not until I've finished running the tests. I've been researching a method of reverting the Lost back to their original condition. Or at least, regain the ability to communicate with us. Uncle Hugo agrees with me too. This is top priority stuff, so, would you help me out? Please? Pretty please? Ask away. I am in danger! In danger of not finishing this research! On account of the teeny tiny Lost problem this sector is experiencing. Did I not mention we're a bit overrun with Lost at the moment? Because that'd be the reason I asked for help! So thanks for stopping by. It's personal. Sorry, always wanted to do that. But really, it is personal. Sorry. Maybe not normal, but something closer to normal. Less dangerous for us and them. Here's a way to put it. Maybe make them more like Uncle Hugo. You know, remember, they used to be our friends. Family. The longer they stay this way, the more likely the rest of the world will kill them all off. That's not a question. I'll thank you not to assume my charm means I'm lacking in skill or intelligence. I wouldn't be here without both. Now, give this asking a question thing another shot. You know questions, right? It's when you raise your voice at the end. Sure. I think. I'm pretty sure. These tricky to read. He definitely didn't ask me to stop looking into this. I hope that clears things up. You will? Great! First, once you're there, look for... He's from the Papava. I'll be tracking your progress. Oh, hello. I wonder if I could use... Oh, yes, a couple of those. Oh, and then we could... Oh, I should write this down. I wonder if I could use... Oh, and then we could... Oh, I should write this down. Oh, and then we could... Oh, I should write this down.
Smell blood. Wait. Spirits, specters, shadows, storm is so beautiful in this life.
like you found Henry. Good. Now we just need to mix Serum Alpha. Head to the pharmaceutical lab. It should be through the door on your left after leaving the greenhouse. Once you've made the serum, we'll have to test it. I managed to sedate a couple of the lost earlier. There should be one taking a nap in the clinical trial room. It's just past the observation room, through the door to the left of the mixer station. You'll have to dose them with the serum. Hopefully they won't be too mad when you wake them up.
Find you, Beast. You won't scare us anymore. Slither back into the storm. I know you're there. Released. Can't taste, can't see. That storm is so beautiful in this light.
Okay, back into the caverns outside. The entrance you need is in a pipe in the greenhouse. Look for some of the fungi growing in caves. The ones that survived in there should be hardy enough. I may be able to extract an effective stabilizer from the juvenile mycelium. Oh, and those caves where you prevent dangerous gases in the lab, you may encounter some mutated critters or side effects. Good luck! Come find me when you get some samples, and I'll extract what I need and mix the next doses.
Oh my god, it's revolutionary. I was really down there. like it's a trap. They're up to something. I'm gonna see it through, yo.
I wonder if I could use... Oh, and now we could... Oh, I should write this down. I wonder if I could use... You're back. Did you find everything? Years of runoff gases from various chemicals, waste materials from the section's power source, as well as various spores and pollens from the plants that got vented into it. Give or take some years of materials. Oh, are you seeing some side effects from exposure? Your eyes do look a little funny. Tell me what you're experiencing. I'll take notes. Ooh, very astute observation. I will write that down verbatim. Not entirely unexpected given the past few decades of chemical exposure to that portion of the cave. But hey, you're still breathing and standing too. Look at you, you're a regular lab rat in the making. Hand them over and I'll make the new serum. You know, mixing formulas was always one of my favorite things to do here. I always thought, hey, if this doesn't pan out, maybe I could be a bartender at one of those high-class joints. One time, I mixed a custom cocktail for one of Uncle Hugo's parties. People loved it. Maybe it went down a little too well. Folks might have gotten far more inebriated than expected. Still, only a slightly smaller chance of mixed alcoholic drinks exploding than advanced chemical formulas. Okay, here's the first one. And here's the second. Don't worry, he shouldn't explode. Head over to the biology wing. There's a lost sedated in the surgery room. Should still be sedated, hopefully. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, I'll unlock the door from the terminal. the office. I'll tell you everything.
Oh no. They're trying to have everyone turn to ghouls. I knew they were too sketchy. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. I need answers now.
Welcome back. Let's talk. It's complicated. To understand, I need to tell you what the actual purpose of this facility was before the Lost. Those vats contained sleeping residents from our vault. Back when we faced our first crisis of the mind. Going feral. Before the Lost. Feralization was the only real threat to our happiness here. It was running rampant and we were desperate to fix it. My papa was one of the volunteers. He showed early signs of going feral and offered to go under. Be a test subject for cures. He was also that last patient you ran the experiment on.
Whoa. I know what you mean go feral.
Short answer? Science. Long answer? Well, I can explain that, sort of, if you're ready to hear the rest of it, that is. I'm sure you've run into their like before. It's when our kind goes from just sounding gruff and radiated to snarling, teeth-gnashing monster. We don't know why it happens, who it can happen to, or if there's any way to cure it, but, well, that last part is what we're trying to figure out. Okay, let me try to explain. As you probably noticed, the once sedated patients have two key problems. They aren't really sedated much anymore, and they're still lost. So, I'll come clean. We're not here looking for a cure for the lost. Or at least, not here and not me. I'm here to test out new ways of sedating the patients here. Something stronger that can even put a lost under. But, before you get mad, we are looking for a cure. The royal we, just not me, not here. Sorry about that. Not really. We had some early breakthroughs, especially using the, never mind. Just science stuff. I can tell you it mattered, though. A lot. We all had someone going through it, and I mean all of us. That's classified, I think. But the way you handle yourself, I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of time before we rope you into the effort.
They trying to turn me into a feral. Fuck that.
You have to remember, these are our friends, family. If we can keep them sedated, they aren't a threat to us or themselves anymore. And if you want to be pragmatic, we need samples. Living, healthy samples. See? It's still science. Promise. No, you're just wrong. We're going to find a cure, and the patients here are gonna help us. My papa included. I'm sorry you can't see it that way, but to be frank, you don't have to. Oh, and before you think I just wasted your time on a personal project, I did manage to secure some tissue samples too. And we needed those! Really! An integral step in fixing the lost, I mean it! But look, I'll head back to the vault soon after I finish up here. You can assure Oberlin that you've completed your rescue mission. Have a fun hike back! Bye now!
I should have brought it back. I knew this was a trap.
I wonder if I could use... Oh, and now we could... Oh, I should write this down.
I'm definitely cutting ties with these people. They're trying to turn people into ghouls. They're not trying to fix anything.
I wonder if I could use... Oh, and now we could... Oh, I should write this down.
I'll report back to him, let him know what's up, but he is not gonna be happy, but I give two shits about that right now. Because one, why are y'all trying to build a ship, boy? Two, my other question is why the hell are we all testing
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little.
I get y'all trying to find a cure, but y'all trying to find more than just a cure.
It's good to have some... You're back. Were you able to secure Hilda safely? My bar for questionable has been raised quite high in my time here. Care to elaborate?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna elaborate.
Reckless. Perhaps a necessary step in seeking a cure, but to do so alone, with the region in the state it is, well, it's good you were able to arrive there before she'd gotten herself killed. You're more capable than I had assumed. I'll make sure you're suitably rewarded for your effort. Take a moment to dust yourself off, but report back to me soon. I have another job for you. This one's a bit more delicate than the others. You're dismissed. Oh, welcome back. How can I help?
Don't like that title.
Vault 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting. It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
Alright. Where's that prospector hunt at? Oh, let me do that real quick. Because I do want to figure out how to stop this. Control the weather. So I'll do that, stop it there. And then in the next video, we'll go talk about that. Yeah, I know, I hear you. Alright. Let's see. I had a second thought. If y'all want me to finish out the little ghoul missions, just let me know. But I am kind of interested, but I might do that last just to see how everything else goes. Yeah, there's so much in here that makes me have like my antennas on, like my radar is going crazy right now, just being in the area. Alt 96. I'll check that out later. Found 2 bolts. Nice. Still kinda iffy about these people.
Like me. Brotherhood of Steel has a real hardcore ring to it. I'll do whatever I can to help. So much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person. I know how to fix things. That's a skill, right?
You there! I don't know you. Why are you in my lab? Who told you? Never mind. Yes, I am indeed Audrey Stoltz. And you are a sore thumb sticking out in my lab. Great. Introductions are out of the way. You know, there's enough chaos around here as it is. With the machine being broken, the clutter everywhere, and the electrified lunatics roaming about. So, unless there's something you're here for, would you kindly get the hell out of my lab? What's this? Oh, the blueprints. Fantastic. Did my father send you? Are we hiring outside help for the mailroom now? Never mind that. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that I finally have these. Well, the name says it all. It used to be a machine that did the weather. You know, monitoring it, controlling it, just the usual stuff. I think we picked it up as a way to sweeten the pot when my father was getting the board to approve this vault. A bit of nepotism later, and here I am. My father refused to listen when I told him my talents are wasted on this machine, but in the end, the research fell off after the bombs fell. Later, we found a very important reason to look into it again, of course, which I'm not really comfortable sharing more on. Sorry, we did just meet after all. To summarize, this machine is important. My father wants it fixed, and I'd very much like Father to stop pestering me about it. Yes, yes. Very excellent parcel delivery. Off with you, then. Actually, wait a moment. A helpful minion could be quite useful. Could you give me 2 seconds to read this? Here's a little reward for you. Count your bottle caps while I go over these blueprints. Come back when you're ready for more work. Perfect. The blueprints specify the exact part we're looking for. Well, I could use someone with outdoor experience for starters. Based on your skin condition, I'm guessing you're not from around here.
Nope.
That means you walked here. You're perfect for the job. Believe it or not, the Shenandoah Visitor Center has a device for monitoring the weather. While vastly inferior in complexity, it contains parts that you won't find out of any old toaster left to rot. It won't be a perfect fit, but even if the part is remotely close to the one that broke, I should be able to do some modifications to make it work. I'll analyze these blueprints more and do some research ahead of time, just in case. That just leaves you with the task of actually fetching it. If you don't mind, that is.
Depends.
Maybe. There's a lot more to it than just that. You're years behind us on this, so let's just ease you into it for now. To set your mind at ease, we're working toward not just fixing the weather, but possibly even the lost themselves. You'll see. Just bear with us for a bit. We could really use your help on this. More than read, study. I'll need some time to understand how the entire machine operates if I'm going to modify it to make the part work. Unless you think they're ordered out of a catalog weather monitoring system uses the same exact parts as our top secret state-of-the-art tech. Sorry. I understand you're putting yourself at risk here. Believe me, this is important.
What about the inoculator? Maybe that would work.
That kind of thing is not uncommon for a national park this size. They had lots of tourists coming and going. Inclement weather would mean closing down some trails, or the park altogether. Anyway, that's the past. Doubt the park rangers have much use for it now, right? So, will you grab it for me?
Maybe.
Thank you. The visitor center is just north of the manor, on the cliff. It's probably completely abandoned. The building isn't too big, so you should be able to find it easy enough. Once you have the part, come back here, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna stop it right here. Hope y'all enjoyed that episode as much as I did. And as always, stay blessed. See ya.